Hi friends, this is Mangalaprathaban talking from India. Today I'm just going to talk to you about the importance of self-efficacy in the ESL classroom. Majority of us talk about self-efficacy as the best quality that possibly every learner should possess in order to make his or her learning quite effective in terms of task orientation. But remember, self-efficacy of a learner is directly related to self-esteem. And the self-esteem of every learner is unique. And remember, the talent building process in our classrooms ought to be linked with the idea of self-image or the idea of self-motivation. So every learner has a personality, has a unique personality. And remember, we are expected to rework on the self-image of a learner by analyzing the antecedents of the learner. More importantly, we need to concentrate on the skill profile of the learner by looking at what could be done at best or what could be the finest options available for us in order to make the learner learn things faster and better. Of course, group learning is one of the finest solutions that I always suggest people to explore. For one reason, it encourages collaborative learning or cooperative learning. It provides them an opportunity to work together to understand the importance of creating a team, understanding a team, working together as a team, and that is going to change the way they work in future. See, any sort of learning becomes highly successful only when there is a team collaboration, because team building minimizes the teacher's work. In other words, they are going to share a lot within the team, and their ability to understand the challenges in learning could be high. So they could, for example, if some students are not willing to really learn from a team, then that is going to really affect their performance when they get into a company or an organization in future, because they don't understand how to deal with another human being. So they don't really adjust with the other human being. That's one of the reasons why we always say it's quite important to have clarity in mind about how to communicate with people in a team, how to understand how a team works. And it's quite significant for all of us to understand the importance of using a common source in a team. That means a team has to keep on working. A team has to, uh, you know, uh, keep on reworking on some of its basics. The talent building process of a team needn't be all the time curtailed by only certain rules and regulations imposed by the organization, but it could be also open to new possibilities, new explorations. And I'm talking about the self efficacy of a learner. And the self efficacy of a learner is largely determined by collaborative work that they undertake. For example, if there is a project of doing research in the field of second language acquisition, and they're going to really try out the kind of strategies that learners make use of to acquire the second language. And remember, the acquisition process of the learners or the learner groups could be decoded easily if they are going to work in a team and verify each other's research work and try to provide supporting tools to decode how learning gets maximized on certain occasions, how learning gets drained in certain occasions, what sort of materials are going to be useful in terms of making learning quite successful. Friends, I would also try to let you know right now, self-efficacy is successful only when learner is fully aware of his or her learning potential and learning strategies. And learning tools given to the learner or created by the learner groups ought to be revamped. Okay, or sometimes they could be enhanced. Say, for example, if somebody is trying to learn spelling from spell games, but that's not going to really useful all the time. They have to really work on strategies of contextualizing them, using them in day-to-day life. And remember, learning techniques of every other learner could be shared or could be followed up. And I'm just trying to make a point that learning is not necessarily learning the resources, learning the rules of a particular language. It's also about how do I get to know from the other person or from the team. That is also a learning. That is, learning to learn from a team is also a particular type of learning that I think we need to promote. With this, I'm just going to wind up this video. Hope this has been of some support or some use for you. I'll try to follow up this video with another new video related to self-efficacy. Self-efficacy is all about creating learner awareness, helping the learner to understand the process of choices available in the learning, also making the learner to understand he or she is capable of creating new learning techniques to do the best. Thank you very much. Wish you all success. Have a great day. Bye bye.